7:17 a.m. Wow. Who goes to an amusement park at 7:17 a.m.? Oh, hi everybody. Oh, Einstein is live. You heard that right, Einstein the parrot. Can't send my brother some. I remember someone telling me when they knew I moved to Indiana. I'm still with the bank in Indiana, in Rhode Island. I never switched over. They says, "Well, take a bus there then." I mean, do you understand anything that's coming out of my mouth? You go, what? I'm in Indiana, in Rhode Island. That's like one state away. No, it's not. Go look at the map and you see. I hated that you get to see this. It's ugly. Maybe if I can put something pretty there or something, anything. Oh, I am exactly half done. I did finish. I couldn't remember if I did or not. On the Twain, Mark Twain. Um, and that is from the tape from the when I had to keep the train still. I, oh yeah, yeah. Oh wow, you're way off. There you go. It's funny how far you have to get in to a diamond painting before you're like, yeah, I really want to do that mystery, but I'm not gonna put this aside and do a mystery and have like 3 started. Well, actually, it would be 4 started. When I was trying to, I grabbed the wrong charger thingy. I think that's from my other iPad, light pad. Okay, we're doing C's. And that's basically it for the C's, is on the left side. Carol, do you want to talk about it? Because you just type it in here, right? I can see what happened, and then you can delete it after I read it. Because I let this 8-year-old come in. She goes, I know I'm too young for your stream, but I need somewhere to blow off some steam. I'm like, you know what, sweetheart? You see what you want in here, then do you know how to delete a comment? She says, no. She says, okay, see what you just wrote. The one that you just typed, yeah, click on it. You'll say delete, remove, and then remove it. And she did it. She says, I know how to do it. I said, there you go. Now let everything out. Everybody said, yes, we are. Let everything out. So she let everything out. I'm like, I feel so much better. I said, now go do the dishes. She goes, yes, ma'am. Because she didn't want to do the dishes. She was so sweet. She told the mother that she came here. I'm back for a minute. My mom says, thank you for letting me blow off some steam. I went, anytime. But somebody scared her off. I won't mention her name. No. Someone had a little skin growth like this. So she thinks it was probably a wart, but it was on her knee. And she got the fishing line, and someone helped to get it on the base of it. Yeah, and she just tied it really tight. It worked. It turned black. Yeah, she did it really tight. And she left it loose, and she untied it just a little bit, and then she wanted to get it tighter, and she cut that sucker right off. She goes, well, it's gone. You're in the way, guys. You're in the way. Oh, I can do this. That's a little. Oh yeah, this is how we begin. Get this. Brexy on the flight to California to go to Disneyland. He lost a tooth. Guess what happened to him in Disneyland? He lost a tooth. His father's so sweet. Are you okay? I said to myself, he's fine. He only lost a tooth. I think Carol left. She had to blow some steam. Ooh, yum yum. I heard Golden Corral's really good. know some families, they bicker and everything. This actually, some families, get this one, because the mother and them had a rule. Um, if you choose to go party and everything and you fail to pay your own rent in the apartment, you lose that apartment, you have to figure it out for yourself. But if you're doing everything right and you still lose it, you can come home. So, in other words, if you work for it and you still lose it, you can, by all means, come home. And one of her sons was always goofing off, never really paying attention to his rent. Everything was included. The landlord made it so easy for him. You just come in and hand me it was only $200 too. And he got like $400 a week. He gave him a good deal. He was never home anyway. He uses that only for sleep. The landlord said, well, if I'd known that, he could have just taken my extra room. But he didn't always. He put the money aside, but he never handed it to the guy. And so he started adding interest, and he said, well, no, you're not going to get it. And he kicked him out. Well, you emptied the house. I said, that's fine. Then I'll keep everything there. It'll be a furnished apartment. And that's what he did. He might have got the couch was disgusting, and so wasn't the mattress, but everything else was. He must have spilled so much stuff on the couch. And that family, he wouldn't talk to his family at all, no matter what. And that was sad. Because my mom was friends with that landlord. Hey, Sandra, do you want a house? You want an apartment? Then we liked Riverbend. We just got into Riverbend. So we just moved here. We'll stay here. But if we decide to move, we'll let you know. And then when we wanted to move, we couldn't find him. I think he wanted to sell everything and go to Florida. So, Mom, he probably went to Florida. Oh, yeah. My mother said this is the restaurant that my brother had an attitude against to my mother about the lady and her son in my brother's house. It went in front of my niece water while we were in the. Oh boy. Even though that's 7, I'm just gonna do it all the way down to there with the 6, and I'll just replace those. You guys are in the way. Can you move over to the left, please? In the back and forth, I just say this to you. I said to them, I said why we moved my brother's place at the first place. Because he had an attitude against you and my mom. Mother. Oh boy. Oh boy, it's attentions are flying high. You know, doesn't seem like your brother has respect for your mother. Should always have respect for your parents, no matter what. Remember that. I know this one woman. She always stored her um sunscreen in this little Ziploc bag in case it leaks because that happened before. In with the cooler with everything because it went on nice and cold, and the kids like that's cold. Mm. Yes, Carol, I seen you. My brother wrote down the delivery instructions for the chairs to have it delivered at the back door. Nope, did not work that way. They put it at the front door. I'm like, just like the patio set. Oof. I got that inside. Man, my back hurt for a little bit after that. Not too long, but right in the middle it hurt. My brother says I asked them to put it at the back door. I said, yeah, well, I guess they didn't want to. So, after the Binghams, this is Sally Bingham, baby. They're probably home now, or soon to be home. Then Hazy has to go to the doctor to see if the bones stayed put. I bet they didn't. I hope they did, but Emma knew someone that her friend almost lost her arm because it's almost the same as um Hazy's. They just wouldn't stay put. They would same thing. They would try not to do surgery. So they did a cast and kept her in a hospital for 2 weeks, but they kept shifting the bones. So I went, well, we're gonna have to do surgery, otherwise you won't have an arm. So they had to shave the arm a little bit, the bone not much, just to get it a little flatter, and they put them together. And they put the these, I don't know what they put on it to keep it together, but they put stuff on it to keep it together long enough for it to fuse. Thing is, it would stop the fuse, and then it would move. In other words, it would break again. So. Oh boy. See, that's the thing with brothers. Sometimes they throw temper tantrums. Why do you have to move with your brother again? Why do you have to move there? I remember I was friends with these girls. Just she was friend. They were friends with everybody because they were trying to tell them not to be friends with me. He says, why? Everybody needs friends. So, Carol, whenever you hear this, I think you have a big delay. I'm going to tell you right now that you do in text. She isn't. Carol, sweetheart, don't be mad at me, but you have a delay because I thought you left at the beginning of the stream. $23-minute delay almost. You have a 20-minute delay if you heard, whenever you hear this, or if you do hear it. Let's do all the seeds that's up here. I remember when we had our Atari, we had every single game out. And they're still coming out. Oh, good Lord have mercy. I think I did it one time. I beat it. I know, I said, how did you do it? I ignored what you were saying. Oh, really? Thanks a lot. You're welcome. You're welcome. Because it's nothing bad. I ignored what you were saying. In other words, I blocked everything out. Even the people above us make all that friggin' noise. No. Yeah, they were upstairs. We were living off of Riverbend. Before we moved into Riverbend. remember someone asked me if I was feeling okay because I'm slurring my speech. I'm like, what? Since when do I slur my speech? She slurred. This one woman says, she always talked like that. Because I noticed it myself. I don't pronounce things correctly. And I talk like this. So, you can hear what I'm saying. So rather not be laughed at. Ha ha, so you pronounced it wrong. I went, yeah, put a sock in it. If you speak text the same way I do, the video stops while you are speak texting. When you're done speak texting, you gotta fix the video. The red line at the bottom, you gotta drag it to the right. Or, Carol, you tap on the right part of the screen like this. Oh, she can't. I can show you that when you are in the present time. I don't know. So everybody, if you have a delay or you think you have a delay on your right side of your screen, go like this. If not, you tap it, get the red line, go like this, and then bring it to the up to the right. I went through another chair. It started cracking. The material started breaking yesterday. I knew that one was gonna go. Okay. Come on, more storm, more thunder, lightning. Tornado? No, not tornadoes. There was this one farmer. He says, "Well, that was easy." And his wife says, "What?" "Well, there's a twister out in the left field." "Oh, did he get the building that we have to tear down that they deemed unsafe?" "Oh, yep." "That saves us a lot of money. The only thing we have to do, clean it up." She goes, "Yep." So as soon as it was safe, they got the truck out there and they started clearing it up, and then everybody else went there. I'm like, that was a lot for them to do by themselves. Actually, no, wait. They made a big pile and they burned it. So they had a sand area, all dirt, and they always go in the middle of that and set it on fire. Sometimes, yeah, you have a big farm, there'll be a house on there. And this old woman told me about that. I said, sometimes you'll see a house on your land that you probably didn't even realize you had. They said their grandparents found like 3 or 4 houses built on their land. And they went, and people was there, says, what are you doing on my land? Says, oh, I thought it was empty land. No, get off my land. Or you have to pay me rent and work at my farm. And they went, no, because this is my land. And they showed them the deed. But it was a fake deed. I went to the third room. Well, last night I didn't come on because I was having a bad day with the dog. She shredded up an unused pee pee pad. So I cleaned that up, and I was like really mad. She when we went outside, I go say go, I say to her go potty. She would go off to the right and sit, so she wouldn't go potty. So I said go pee. She went off to the left and pee, and she just sat there and like looked at me like yes, what else? I'm like go pee. That liquid that comes out of you that you squat, do it. Like she just would not listen to me yesterday. I'm like ah, and she looked at me like oh crap, I'm in trouble. So that's when the chair was ripping. So I quickly got up and moved the chair. And I was standing. No, I went to sit at the on the front porch. It's a very low step, so it was hard getting up. But I sat there and I just watched her go pee. I'm like, aha, you did it! And she was trying to get her to go poo. So I decided to go to bed early. Yesterday. We've been live 38 minutes. Okay, Carol. Carol, your mother probably just needed to get away by herself. Cause I know I was friends with someone and she was mad and everything because her aunt always took her bingo all the time. Then all of a sudden she stopped taking her, and her aunt did not want to tell her yet. But she, yeah, cancer. She was going for treatment, not bingo. So eventually she sat her down and told her, she goes, why didn't you tell me? I would have given it to company. All those hours you have to sit in that chair. She did I fall asleep. She did. She fell asleep when she got a treatment. full. For lunch, I had rice and ate eggs, and I guess I'm full. Did you hate when your an eyelid twitches? It's been doing that to my left eye. It's annoying since it's my only sighted eye. If it's my right eye, I just close it and it stops. Oh boy. One time, I sent her outside. Well, of course I went too. Brought her outside to go pee, and I said, "Why do you guys?" Because I was tired. And I laid on the bed for a while, but she would not let me sleep. For both of them, and just put her in the crate and cover her, and you cover yourself, and you just go to bed. I remember on the House on the Prairie when James and Cassandra came into the storyline. When they were adopted by that one family they were harsh on him. Then the older brother stashed the money in the pocket, so he got a beating, and he was making little Cassandra go get a bucket of water when the bucket's heavier than her, and she's already so tired because they do a lot of chores, but they never have time to do the homework. Chores is first, I say. I say so. Homework's first. Hey, Arnie, how are you? I just felt bad for them. And finally, they got adopted by the Eagles. And almost lost them because their uncle became rich. Oh, I'm gonna tell you a story. Another story I found on YouTube. She adopted her son, and he's married. They had 3 kids, and the first one was born very premature, and she took custody right away because they're both on heroin and stuff. And she knew that baby will be better off with a mother and father. Which she get to see the baby all the time anyway, because she's still grandma. She says we adopted her grandchild, but we adopted her. She's part of the family now. So they had a total of 3 babies, 3 kids. I don't know what happened to the third one because the video ended. So anyway, the second child did not get adopted by the same people because they were pregnant. So they couldn't. I don't think they can handle. They don't think they can. That's a lot for their plate. So this other family was chosen, and the baby's mother and father both agreed. That seems like a good couple. And those are the families that said, yeah, we adopted them as part of our family too. Well, the other family thinks of that too. They all get together, and I don't know about the third one though. You okay? I'm tired. I just have to wake up. I don't know what to cook for supper. I gotta cook something. Or at least something for him. That's what I say. I was like that for a while. I went home, cooked for my mom. I said, oh, I already ate. Oh, if I knew that, I would have fixed something. I went, Mom, I told you that. Oh, oh yeah. The one time my dad knew I wasn't feeling good. He said, well, we have to cook for ourselves. You have to excuse my dad. He had a brain injury. So after the brain injury, you're not quite yourself anymore. No, I'll do it. So I cooked. Here, you're not going to eat? I'm like, Dad, what part of this don't you understand? I'm not feeling well. You want me to stay down here? Or go upstairs and be out of the way so you don't catch it? Yeah, go upstairs. So I went upstairs and just sat there. I'm like, ugh. It was just a lot of fatigue. Now I know where the fatigue came from. It's fatigue comes along with alopecia areata. So you can get anemic with it too, I heard. Well, early I was nervous because there was a police car parked in front of my house. I'm like, what happened? I, I don't think nothing happened. I know someone that made baked baked potatoes. Of course, oh man, one time I was making baked potatoes, so I put the chicken and the potatoes in. And that's yeah. And those potatoes took 4 hours to freaking cook. How big were the big? I thought they was taking the same amount of time. What am I supposed to know? We always put them in the microwave. But oh no, I had to put them in the oven. Yeah, we didn't have potatoes that night. No, because they were done, but we got sick. We got tired, so tired of waiting. So we had chicken and vegetables and we had chips for like snack for later. All right, here's our potatoes. I was trying to look at the mystery diamond painting to see what it was. You can't tell because some companies you can see exactly what it is, and this company, nope, they're not making it easier for us. See, I think when they're putting the numbers on it, they put the numbers on. They see the color, so they put all the numbers where it's supposed to be. Um, and then they take the color out and then they print it. Oh, it's no one here. Probably because I'm not doing nothing. There's this kid that he was watching me color and stuff like that. The mother nearly beat him to a pulp. You don't watch other people on YouTube. But I can watch YouTube. Oh yeah, I mean, well, there's other people doing the videos. How am I supposed to watch YouTube without watching people? Look up animals. And he went to live with the father. He got full custody. It's either that or she goes to jail. And the kid said, "Don't you? I want to press charges." So she ended up going to jail for abuse. She was like too strict. I'm like this strict, and this also too strict. If you, if you come inside and she can hear you shut the door, she calls it slamming. Who slammed the door? I'm like, oh my gosh. So it's open and shut it right. Well, that part I don't believe. See, my dad had my sister do it a few times. because she would do it with an attitude. Hey, I'd had to do it, and I just stood there and cried. I don't want to do it. Then my dad, I'm going to the bathroom. You stay right there. Okay. And mom says, it's okay. It's okay. Smile. Smile. It's okay. So, she got me to calm down. And then she ran back in the kitchen. My dad flushed the toilet and I had my head down. Says, you ready? I went, yeah. I opened it and I shut it. And then I locked it. I go downstairs. He goes, yeah. I stayed down there and I just sat in the chair down there. We had a TV down there. And I just turned on one of my shows and sat there and watched it. For like the longest time. And they couldn't figure out where I was. Then my dad went, oh yes, she's downstairs. No, I wasn't hungry. I didn't want to eat. I think that was one of the first big time I got in trouble. I was so heartbroken. Daddy was mean to me. But he wasn't mean, you know. He was being, you have to do it right and not with an attitude. That's it. Let's finish the C's on this one. I remember this one time. My dad knew what I was doing. I had him get the gallon size Ziploc bags. I says I want to get a few of them packed with popcorn. Says, yeah, so you can like have a little snack up there. I went, exactly. You're not gonna eat it all at once. I went, no, you're kidding me. I didn't. There's these drawers, and he had the dresser drawers built into the walls, so I put them in there. Then I remembered that Mickey Mouse usually runs through there, so I took it out. And I put it in the closet in a bag hung up on with my clothes. Not with a clothes, but I put it in a shopping bag that I put in there, and that it could stay in there, out of sight, out of mind. Like when Danielle got me that snack pack, man, I told her next time I'm gonna put it in the closet, out of sight, out of mind. It'll last longer. And I thought I was gonna run out of C's. Nope. That and the candy too. I remember one time I had to choose between coffee on break or a hard candy. I said, I'm gonna have to pick hard candy because if I don't have hard candy while I'm working, I cough like crazy. So in the deli, someone says, Michelle, no eating. I says, it's a hard candy so I don't cough. I don't care, get a doctor's note. I went, did you wake up on the wrong side of bed again? Oh, it's my time to leave. Peace out. It was my time to leave. He was mad because I just left. He says, "You can't leave," and I came back. I found some s'mores. And Becca says, "No, she has every right to leave. It's her time to leave. You do this to her every day. Argue with her about a time. Done arguing with her, she has to find a red card. And she's not going to go all over the store looking for one. And we can leave up to 5 minutes early to go clock out if we need one." Now, where did it go? See where I. Oh. Now, I watched this video about people leaving the kids in the car and thinking it's no big deal. No, this is a big deal about it. There's also now people do forget, and they understand when you do forget, and you get a talking to, and the cops can easily tell if you did it on purpose and you did it by mistake. So don't go faking it out and lying. You fess up. And this one mother got they did it to scare her. They took her kids away from her for the weekend, put them in the foster care, and they got them back. Made her think that she lost custody of her kids. And the judge says, "No, you're getting your kids back. I can see that you did not intentionally do it, but please, ma'am, don't do that no more. If you have a lot of errands to do." He handed her I know what's that is. That's my 13-year-old daughter. She's young, but she can take care of kids like very well. How? Just let them watch TV. They'll love it. Good on Barney. Even if it sounds annoying. She goes, "I'll watch the annoying dinosaur in order to get my kids back." And he goes, "Don't forget, I live down the street from you." He goes, "Oh yeah, I could have said help." Right. Next time, come over my house and say help. See, there's certain days he does not work. No matter what, he doesn't care what's planned. As he gets older, well, when he first started becoming a lawyer and then a judge, the weekends is always off. He said that to them. It's always has to be off. That's family time. And if he ever had a law firm, he says on his own law firm, it'll be mandatory Friday, Saturday, Sundays off. He didn't have his own law firm. I know he did, but it was just too much for him. So he worked for someone else, and that person found out about his thing about Friday, Saturday, Sundays off, and he changed it, and he told all his clients. And they said, "Well, that sounds good. Family time. Yeah, bring the kids out to dinner on Friday, movie, Saturday, goof off with them, then yard work, Sunday, church, or if you don't do church, even the priest said, if you don't come to church every Sunday, you're not going to get condemned, but you have to read the Bible or something." Oh, I think my rubber dub dub things. My loofah on the stick is coming Tuesday. Hopefully, I don't have to sign for those. Let me see. I can't wait to get. They were a good deal. There were four for $4. But
Carrie picked up the package.
Okay, yeah, that's fine, but where is it? I really need it.
Arriving Tuesday.
Oh. Okay, okay, I think that one's done. Let's do R. It's right next to it.
I was watching
An old video of J House vlogs. When Ellie and Jared went over to see him. This is when Calvin was little. I'm like, oh my gosh, look at Calvin, how little. And the Drew crew was there with them. So that's Julie. Julie and her husband. One time we lost power, and Dad says, "What are you gonna do?" Says, "It's light out. I'll put the little table up to the window, open the window and everything, and just color." He says, "I'm gonna take a nap." Oh, okay. Okay. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. He says, "Michelle, I can't sleep." Well, close your eyes. What was it? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Oh. What was that? Oh.
Thunder.
Arnie, I was trying to explain to Carol how she can easily have a delay even though she's on here with me. I really cannot explain it to her right. So she probably never fixed it. Because she was answering my question 23 minutes into the live that I said at the beginning of the stream. Oh, phone range. Damn that phone range. See, this is the rain that Canada needs. I seen a video when those kids that was lost in the Amazon jungle actually survived. I don't know how. Oh, I bet she does. I bet she does. Can't she walk and everything? Yes, that want to send her to long-term care with oh boy. Can I ask you, Arnie, what place do you think is best for her? Exactly. So let's say she gets put in this place that your church supports and everything. How often do you think you can get there? Let's just say, how often do you think you can get there? Because when my mother went into the nursing home in the in Pasco, I says, we live down the street, Ma. We'll be here all the time. She says, oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, go home. I'm gonna go let me go. I'm like, are you the same mother? she says, get out of here. Okay. She used to tell me to get out of here. Fine. Okay. Do you think you can get a ride every day? Because someone's going to have to break it to your mother that most likely that place is going to be better for her. Because my mom knew she needed a place that she needed 24-hour care. They put her in assisted living, which they weren't doing jack shit for any of them. They were just sitting there with them in there. This one girl needed help to the bathroom. That while somebody was helping my mom, nobody would help her. I'm like, why wouldn't no one help her? But you help my mom.
Because if we get caught,
And the head one's not here. Go help her. She's. Do you want? What will happen if she falls?
oh really?
Oh wow.
How far away
Is it?
Okay.
Because maybe you could take your bike.
Sometimes when people get
Put in those places, they get such good help there. They get better. My mom told me that there was this woman here takes the right help, right therapy for someone.
because this woman
That was there for years got this other woman for therapy, and no one knows what that lady did for her, but she got so much better that she got to go home. Thing is, her family had to clear out some rooms in their family home for her. They filled them up with do that let's say an office, and she was mad about that. Because where's all my stuff? Well, we thought you were gonna stay there. We had a yard sale. You guys are in trouble. You're in trouble. Oh,
oh
but I'm taking it. 14 miles is too much to ride a bike. I was hoping you were gonna say, oh, about a couple blocks, because that would be nice. I'm like a minute behind on my. There you go. I had a delay and I fixed it.
there's this one woman
That had to have live-in care in Riverbend, and they were charging that woman for rent and when she shouldn't have.
I think did you call
Clark says, "Yep." They said, "Look it back to me," because she shouldn't have to pay the rent. She's a caregiver.
I would say I'll get
Another bed for my room. You sleep in my room.
or a sofa bed.
I would say we'll both take turns sleeping on it.
I remember this one family.
moved to Kansas or something. The kid was like fascinated. It was like on their back property. It wasn't gonna hurt them. He was saying he was just looking there outside because he put his desk near this window in the dining room and look. He was looking and his father said, "Son, what are you looking at?" There's a tornado way back there. That's fascinating. It's all empty out there. There's no houses, but there's animals.
But the animals ran away.
Away from it, so then all of a sudden it disappeared like that. He goes, "That's weird. It's good. It's not even cloudy." Down there was cloudy, and that came towards him though. There was a bad storm coming, and yeah, they went into the storm cellar, and they stayed there for quite a while.
When they moved there,
They already stocked it up with Chef Boyardee and can opener, all that kind of stuff. There's actually bunk beds down there. That was pretty cool. Hey Arnie, can I ask you a question? If let's say your mother does go into this facility to have 24-hour care, will you stay in your house?
or will you go with your friend that?
So it's already, you know, your friend that will take care of you.
I know someone that
He was a teenager. He thought he could take care of himself. And his grandma says, "Well, let's try it. Maybe you can." He says, "Grandma, come get me. This noise is outside." That was his first night. Oh, it was so funny. You're gonna have to go in your pee-pee pad. It's storming outside. Come here. Come here. Oh, there we go. Yeah, if you have to go. Whoa. Oh, the baby. See what a nasty it is outside? You don't want to go outside like that. That's why I'm glad you know what a pee-pee pad is for. Not for tearing up, for filling up.
you know you poop on the floor.
You was sleeping a while, baby.
Just because you had a good lunch.
She had eggs for lunch. So her belly was really full. If it's chicken, beef, or eggs, I tell my brother, I give her some. She eats with me when I have that. Says, of course. What do you think they ate before they were domesticated? I went, exactly.
You just boil it.
This is the best way. No seasoning. All right.
I remember one time.
Super windy. This poor dog had to go bathroom. I put it down on my. She was looking left to right. Whoa, that's scary sky.
She was, as I said, what did
She was just squat and pee. So she squatted, pee, and looked at, and then she was done.
Oh, nice. That's probably nice. That is outrageous. I'm gonna pray
that siren's gonna go off. I just know it.
Let me read that.
Let me check the weather. Wow.
What's in the night?
Oh.
No, it doesn't say nothing.
On the ground air quality index is 66, which is similar to yesterday about the sun. Moderate. Oh, nice. Yeah. Oh, he's all taken care of. The state was taking my house. I'll take everything I want to take and leave everything else for them.
There's this one.
A farmer that the state was taking their land for something, and there's nothing that he could do about it. So what he did was, his family had a farm and took all his animals there. He moved into their other house they had on their land and everything. They were all moved in, and they says, "Go burn down your barn and everything. That they can have the land, they cannot have the buildings." And they could do that. They says they called the authorities. Says, "I'm doing a control burn."
You know, okay, so they did the barn.
Barn first, then they did the houses. There's like 3 of them, and in the state says, "What are you doing? Oh, you're not using my house." And by then, everything was already to ashes.
He says, I was gonna move into
There and make my own. No, no, no. You don't take people's houses away to live on it yourself. So it was state took it to give it to someone else, which the state never took it after that. He goes, "Oh great, I burnt down my house for nothing." So what he did was he got rid of the burnt stuff and sold the land to someone. Good amount of money too, because the ground was really rich with fertilizer and everything for planting.
that.
That's thunder. And the thunder rolls. And the thunder rolls. And the lightning strikes. Oh. And there's another person to pray for. Toby Keith. He did it right. He didn't tell them about the cancer till like a year after because he already had the necessary surgeries and stuff. And he says everything looks really good. Huh? What? What? I know. I know. I know this family. They got scammed into something. They ended up losing the house, and the neighbor, the old couple, but not too old, you know, the older couple. They said, "We'll take all your pets, so you don't have to get rid of your pets." And this other neighbor says, "You can stay with us because they had to go to court about it and everything, but they couldn't stay in it, so they padlocked everything, and the stuff was safe there until everything got settled and they got the house back." Why is that? Oh, that's paper. There's still the cellophane on there. I forgot, and that scared the crap out of me. It's not sticking. I'm like, no, no. Oh. Yeah, they got scanned into something, and they took tons of money out of the account, and the bank just allowed them to, and they says, "You didn't see the scam going?" Says, "Well, I was getting sick of tired of fighting it for everybody. I just let him do it." So he lost his job. Lazy ass. They still had a lot of things to wait on. Someone started a GoFundMe for them. This is around what, 10 years ago? I don't know. Whatever, they started something for them. I'm not even too sure GoFundMe was here then. They started a fundraiser for them, and they did pretty well. So they can at least have money in their hands.
Oh. That noise. Did you want to get down?
Yes.
I'm so glad she knows.
What a pee-pee pad is now. Yay! Oh, that looks not done.
Google Maps. Oh. The track of
The smoke is still over us, but it's not that bad.
Oh yeah.
Well, at least I know the garden will get enough water. I get worried because this one woman lived across the street from some kind of store or something. She would get up in the morning and she didn't even know that there was a tornado and that store was not there no more. And so there was a lot of debris everywhere, but yet she had power. So she has no idea what they think. The people across the store across the street was um, the wires was hooked up separately from her house. And she was a very heavy sleeper. I'm pretty sure I'll find more hours later. Ooh, chicken catabli. I love that stuff. Hi, Danielle. Thank you for popping and showing me live. I hope she wasn't here too long. Let's see what time she was in. At 5:06. Yeah, no. What do you want me to do for supper? Nothing's wrong. Why? There's a thunder and lightning storm. I just messaged my brother asking him what he wants me to do for supper. Yeah, the storm. That's all. The clouds will get really really dark, and I'm like, oh crap. Then they'll get lighter. So Yep. Yep, I know that. I learned that from Twister, which they're going to have a sequel to Twister. Won't be the same without Bill, because that guy he passed on, or Rusty, because his well, not his characters, the actor passed away, and the one that played Rusty passed away. I don't know if any other ones did. Green. In Rhode Island, I used to be scared of the wind because of all the trees around my house. Hi, baby. What are you doing? You can play. You want to play? No? What would you want to do? You can do girl. It's one of those days it's yucky outside and you don't feel like doing nothing. Whether you're a human or a puppy. All right. What kind of gotta go is that? No, I'm only kidding.
I was watching
I think it was some news program about Tourette's and stuff like that. And or she had some problems and her hands twitched or something. And her brush went flying out of her hand and she goes, "Whoa, that never happened before." She started laughing.
Oh no, it did happen.
Happened because she says later, says, "Oh yeah, I lost many brushes that way."
So I guess it did happen a lot.
I'll be right back. What are you doing? What are you doing? You gonna get in trouble while I'm online? What are you doing? No. No. You didn't learn your lesson yesterday? Look at it. You cannot shred it like that. No. You got your toys. Shred that. Put an extra pee-pee pad down and she thinks it's a toy. Ivy. I say it like that, she knows she's in trouble. Let me finish this. Get it. You should have seen the mess. Should have taken a picture. I didn't even know she took it. I didn't even know she took the pee-pee pad in there. A little skin. No, I'm just gonna go now. I'm sorry, guys. Well, we're getting there. I'll see if I want to come live later. I might just go to bed early again, like I did last night. I didn't fall asleep right away, but it was good to lay down for rest and watch my videos and stuff. And so I will see you later, or I could come on sooner than later. Who knows? So love, don't judge. Peace out.